I have watched a lot of BL series and seen thousands of love stories, but some love stories just stand out for their uniqueness. There are certain love stories that are simply the best of them all. In today's episode, I'm going to be sharing some of the BL pairings with the best love stories. Before we get started, let's keep in mind that some of these love stories come with their flaws. Not all of these couples are all sunshine and roses. Number 1, A and Pete from Love by Chance. What makes their story so special isn't just the characters they played or how love was portrayed, but their ability to see through each other and love one another unconditionally. A is introduced as a rich guy who happens to fall in love with Pete, a humble and reserved low-class guy. Despite the gossip and judgment from others about their relationship, A loved Pete unconditionally. On the other hand, Pete loved A not for his wealth or status, but for who he genuinely is. In fact, Pete doesn't even accept gifts or presents from A, which makes A realize just how much Pete values authenticity in their relationship. It's the way they look out for each other and embrace their differences that makes this pair one of the best love stories. Both characters are green flags, but that's not the main point. What truly stands out is how their love transcends barriers and feels so heartwarming. From their first meeting to being considerate of each other, loving unconditionally, and standing up for one another when necessary. A and Pete's story is a beautiful journey. Pete and Kao have one of the most toxic relationships, driven by obsession and control, yet their story remains one of the best love stories ever told. Pete is a wealthy, controlling boyfriend who wants nothing more than to have Kao all to himself. On the other hand, Kao is deeply committed to helping his family and refuses to rely on anyone for assistance. Their journey begins with a classic enemies to lovers trope, which later evolves into an intense, obsessive love that seems impossible to control. Despite the toxicity in their relationship, their love for each other is undeniably unconditional. It's beautiful to see how they both genuinely want to be together, even though their individual differences often get in the way. They still had each other back, like Kao still trying to help Pete with the test even when he refused, and when Pete is deeply hurt by Kao's actions or behavior, his love never falters. He still help him get out of the mess because he couldn't just let him get mistreated when he knows the truth. He continues to support Kao in any way he can because his feelings for him are genuine. Unwavering love makes their story compelling and heartfelt, earning them a spot as one of the best love stories in BL. Pran and Pat also have an undeniably beautiful love story, one that stands out in BL series history. Whether it's how they ignored the criticisms of their friends and families to find comfort in each other, or how they consistently chose each other over everything else, their love is truly remarkable. Even after discovering the truth about their parents, who forced them to be enemies, they didn't let it stop them. Their story isn't all sweetness though, as they had to hide their relationship, barely getting the chance to openly express their feelings. Despite this, it's astonishing how deeply they fell in love, choosing each other over societal expectations and the judgment of others. Kin and Portia truly have something special with their unconditional love. Their love story is one of the most unique and unconventional in BL, yet it's undeniably adorable. Their relationship feels natural, even though it's filled with challenges and obstacles that almost turn them into enemies. From the start, they face countless hurdles, from their roles in the mafia to the constant need to stay on high alert. The romantic moments they shared were few and far between, yet they made them count. And then there's the revelation that Kin and Portia are actually cousins, but even that didn't stop their love. Kin may come across as toxic at times, but Portia, with his soft-hearted nature, continued to forgive him over and over, understanding that some of Kin's actions were done to protect him. Their relationship may not have the typical sweetness of most BL couples, but the way they found love in the chaos of their lives is truly remarkable. Even though Kin didn't always show his potential to be a caring boyfriend, when he got the chance, he proved just how real and deep their love was. Their story is a testament to finding love in the most unexpected and challenging circumstances, making it one of the most memorable BL love stories. Tin and Gun also stand out with their love story. I mean, this pair are teenagers, and if they can love each other unconditionally like this, I consider their story one of the most beautiful examples of unconditional love. These two come from different social classes, yet they focus on self-growth and self-development, building their relationship on a completely healthy foundation. They are willing to go out of their way for each other, ensuring that they're both okay. What stands out the most is Tin's unwavering belief in Gun. While others dismiss Gun and saw him as a failure, Tin believed in him wholeheartedly. He went out of his way to prove everyone wrong by bringing out Gun's hidden potential. Their love is inspiring, healthy, and rooted in mutual respect, making their story one of the most beautiful in BL. Don't be surprised that I consider Hira and Kyoe's love story one of the most beautiful love stories ever told in BL history. While it might stem from an unhealthy relationship built on obsession, one thing that cannot be denied is their unconditional love for each other. I understand that obsession can sometimes be harmful, but in their case, I absolutely love how deeply they are into each other. Did you see the moment when Kyoe cried and begged Hira not to torture him anymore, but to love him like a normal man? And how Hira, on the other hand, wanted nothing more than to worship and love Kyoe without caring about what the future held for him. He simply wanted to love him with all his heart. Despite coming from different worlds and having contrasting personalities, they still chose each other. Their relationship may not be all sunshine and roses, but it's undeniably one of the best love stories in BL, rooted in pure, unconditional. When it comes to the best love stories in BL history, Win and Team have one of the most unforgettable stories, which greatly contributes to their popularity. The portrayal of their characters makes their journey even more unique. Like many other couples, they experience their ups and downs, but what sets them apart is how their relationship began with a one-night encounter that blossomed into one of the most beautiful love stories in BL history. The way Win helped Team overcome his fears and trauma is truly remarkable. I'm especially impressed by the portrayal of Win's character. He loved Team unconditionally, never letting Team's struggles or behavior affect his devotion. Win's patience, understanding, and unwavering support created a safe space for Team to heal. What I also admire is how Team respects Win not just as a romantic partner but as a companion and even as a brother he can rely on in times of trouble. Their relationship is built on love, respect, and genuine care for one another, making their story one of the best in BL history. Kai and Third are another BL couple with a love story I truly admire because it's built on unconditional love. Now, I know many of us don't like Kai's character. He comes across as toxic, especially in how he treats Third and makes him sad throughout many episodes of the series. However, it's undeniable that the love Third has for Kai is unconditional. Despite repeatedly getting hurt, Third continued to love Kai and would do anything for him. On the other hand, while Kai didn't initially see Third the same way, he genuinely valued him as a special friend, someone he wouldn't trade for anything. Kai may have been a toxic and spoiled brat, particularly in how he treated women, but his transformation when he started dating Third was unexpected and heartwarming. It was amazing to see how Kai changed and became a better person. For Third, their love story is built on forgiveness, second chances, and unconditional love. While flawed, their journey of growth and redemption makes their story one of the most memorable in BL. While I believe that the couple from I Told Sunset About You has one of the best love stories, I understand why many people might not agree. It's clear that Oh was the one who loved Tae unconditionally throughout the series. While I wouldn't wish for this kind of love in real life, their story is undeniably unique. Their love story can be summarized as two hearts destined for each other, no matter the obstacles, finding their way back in the end. Despite the toxicity in their relationship, it remains special because of the portrayal of O's character. Even through the pain and heartbreak, this couple still chose each other in the end. I found their story so realistic that I became deeply invested in O's character, crying alongside him. He loved Tae unconditionally, even when it was clear that he deserved better. But his love for Tae was unwavering, and nothing could change that. All O wanted was to be loved back, and his journey of longing and sacrifice made their story unforgettable, even if it's bittersweet. Lastly, Mork and Dae. While others might think their story doesn't represent unconditional love, I boldly say it does. Mork is a deal breaker, and at first, I thought he was acting out of pity, but as the story unfolded, it became clear that his love for Dae was genuine. Even after Dae broke up with him to stop ruining his life, Mork still chose Dae. I love how Dae understood that Mork also had his own life to live. Dae's mixed feelings and decision to step away, thinking he would ruin Mork's future, were reasonable and selfless. While Mork was heartbroken, he came to realize that Dae only wanted the best for him. These two share one of the sweetest love stories I can think of. Even when they were grounded from seeing each other, they still found a way to reach each other's hearts. Their connection is truly amazing, and their love story is one I'll always cherish. That's all for now. Leave me a comment on the BL couple you think have the best love story. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.